Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because one thing that we all need to do is live on less. Not spend as much money. We need to live broke, basically. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel, but let's get right into it. I wanted to get an early start this morning and go see the ocean before I head back to Orange County. And what a beautiful spot. This Pacific Grove area is just dynamite. It's just fantastic. But a friend and I were talking about how everybody wants to have the latest and greatest. And people want to go shopping to have, shopping therapy and clear their heads. Retail therapy does so much for me, Dan. If you guys read the stuff that people send me, and it's all well intentioned, but here's the best thing that you can do. You can spend less money right now. You can do everything you can to live a frugal lifestyle, which that's an F word nobody wants to talk about. They really don't. Because people want to convince themselves that they deserve more. We all deserve more. You get tired at the end of the week, get tired at the end of the day, and pass out from overworking. And you know what? I deserve to go to that expensive restaurant and do this. I'm telling you, live differently right now. Live differently. If you could do this, my daughter did what she called a no spend year in 2025, which meant that I had to pick up the check all the time. But one thing that she did was she just wanted to make sure she saved a bunch of money this year. And you know what? It totally worked for her. And it got to a point I was like, in like August, it was like, how's it going? Oh, Dad, you know what? I really don't miss anything. I'm not going without. I'm going out with my friends. I'm traveling. She's still running her business and doing what she does. But she wasn't buying anything unnecessary. No trips to concerts, no extras. And what does she have? Bills paid off, no debt, and money in the bank. How great is that? How great is that? And then instead of quitting when you reach this certain goal, oh, I'm going to continue through the end of the year and have discipline for that. My friend bought a Lexus car, and I convinced her she wanted the SUV, GX, GN, whatever it is. It's a nice car. And I said, look at the used models right now. These car, sellers, our dealerships are just desperate right now to sell cars, and they've got a ton of used inventory. She found a car with 12,000 miles on it. 12. And it was a dealer car. It was one of their fleet cars. And she bought the car and paid $30,000 less than her mother did for the same car. 30 grand. Now, her mother bought the brand new car. So the deals are out there, but she's like, it's a brand new car, and they treated it and they certified it, blah, blah, blah. Now, her mother has a couple features on the car that she doesn't have on this car, and that one of them is a self-parking feature where you press a button and it parks the car by herself. And I was in her mother's car, and I'm like, oh, cool, show me that. I don't know how to use it. So $30,000 more for that. That wasn't the only feature, but for 30 grand more, so I try not to get wet, it wasn't worth it. But think about this, guys. I think we all deserve to go out to restaurants. I think we all deserve new clothes. Do you really need the new iPhone? Do you really need it for $1,800? Do you really need that? Can your computer work? Can you upgrade your computer? Do you have a place like Micro Center near you where we can add this, this, and this for $155, Dan, and your computer's going to run faster and have more memory? Thank you. Do stuff like that, guys. Do stuff like that. But here's the thing. Going out to meals, one thing that I taught my daughter that works really well for me is I do lunch specials. I do lunch places like Chinese food. I love Chinese food, and I would rather go get the $16 and $18 lunch special than spend $70 on dinner there. Still get to eat there. No, is it the same thing? Do you get the same ambiance? No. You actually get more food for the lunch special as I get older. So do things like that. People hate this. People cannot stand being told to do things like this. Now, I live in an affluent area in Orange County, California. And the beauty of this is that my late girlfriend taught me that there are beautiful, beautiful thrift stores that you can go to. And I get people that lose their mind. You're buying used clothes, Dan? What is wrong with you? Here's the thing. You go to a city like Newport Beach where these rich yentas and these rich guys that, like, I had a jacket. Oh, this guy hated the stuff that his wife bought him. I got brand new jackets in there. And I will never forget, I was speaking on stage one day and I had something poking at me and I reached in the pocket and there was a $755 price tag from Nordstrom's on the sport coat I was wearing that I spent $30 on. And it was brand new and had clearly never been worn. So, is it worth $755? Yeah, sure it is. But the point is that save money, guys, right now. I have people in my life that are multimillionaires, and they live in small houses. They live in places that they could clearly afford something nicer and something bigger. Why? Why put themselves through that? Because, again, they don't have the bills. You need to learn tricks when it comes to everything, from your cable TV to, there are apps like Tubi, T-U-B-I, Pluto TV, things like this. Now, they're not sponsors. I just like things like this because there's times you want live action, live news. But you can go and you can cast those from your phone to your TV set. And again, my daughter got rid of her cable TV in the last year. How do you miss that? I don't miss it at all. Plus, I don't get to see the news that you live and die by, Dad. Okay, that's my choice. But the point is that internet, the older you get, the greatest thing I ever learned was Spectrum, which is the cable TV, signed a deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. When my mother was alive, and she passed away almost 8 years ago, when she was alive, she called Spectrum and said, I can't afford this. I'm on a fixed income. Cancel this. They lowered her cable TV, including the Dodger package, down to $49. By the way, 7 years ago, but $49. She had all the movie channels. She had everything. Well, we just don't want to lose you as a customer. You pay every month. You've never been late. Make that phone call. Ask. I had a, hey, are you Medicare, Medicaid age? Not yet, hon, but they have discounts for everybody. And the problem is people don't want to ask for that. Going to the movies used to be the greatest thing ever. When I turned 50, my friend was like, oh, we're getting senior tickets. I'm not a senior. They don't ask. And he used to do that. Now, I don't know how many movies you see, but the thing that floors me right now is movies used to be, you'd see a movie and a year later it would be on cable. A year later. There was a movie that was out 2 weeks later, it's on cable. Netflix, you can save money with Netflix if you want to buy that. You can save money on everything. You're streaming, call your cable company, call your internet company and tell them that you are on a fixed income and that you want to save money and that you need to cancel it. But what's the highest speed that I can get so you can stream things and you can watch things that you generally wouldn't be able to do on your phone? Your insurance, call them. Do you drive a lot like I do? Well, I can't go and get the mileage discounts. There are insurance companies that, again, they're all thieves. They're all a den of thieves. I don't have respect for any of them. I'm not going to recommend one of them because I think that the world has changed where they used to be about service. You'd get into an accident, and what can they do? My attorney friend got into an accident, got her Tesla totaled, and I said, get ready. I'm going to show you what's going to happen. I showed her what happened with my son a little over a year ago when his car got totaled and somebody ran into him, how they're just going to give you nothing for the car. And that's what they tried to do. And I said, at some point, you got to drop the, I'm a litigator, I'm a trial attorney, stop this. And guess what? Well, as soon as she started talking, whoa, this wasn't my fault, and this person totaled my car. The offer, I'm not kidding you, went up $10,000. 10. You know, oh, we were just going to pay the car off. The car's worth more. I put a ton down on the car. Live cheaply. Live cheaply. Again, I love going out to dinner. I love having meetings. I love having meetings in restaurants. And, you know, I used to do it in Starbucks and places like that, and I hate it. I hate Starbucks right now because they don't have the internet and they don't have the service they used to have. But save money. You deserve to go to a restaurant every now and then. Just don't spend $400 on dinner. It's stupid right now. Learn to cook. Learn more. Learn financial discounts. One thing that we are definitely doing, which is going to happen soon, that we've talked about, is having a discount shopping site where you're going to have deals, and we're going to have people from around the country share things. Laura, Don, Dr. Marvin, everybody always shares me this local stuff, and it is fantastic. But you need to live on less, and you will be happier. You need to have money socked away. If you can buy gold and silver, you should do so, because it's only going to go up. No matter who is running the show right now, you're going to see the fact that our government has let us all down, and that there are people that get benefits and the hardworking people don't get them. We get ripped off. We get taken advantage of and fleeced. Oh, Dan, you know, there's a lot of people that don't have what you have. Guys, I work 7 days a week, okay, all the time. All the time. I travel and work. So, live broke. Live broke. How to live broke. Do it. We're going to have a daily newscast on this, on how to live broke and how to save money. You have hobbies. You fish. You hunt. You play sports. Look at getting stuff like this. One thing that floors me is, you know, my son, it seemed like every baseball season, oh, I got to have new bats, new gloves, new this, new that. Well, there's a kid that outgrows that. You can buy his bat, and you know what he did? He batted 200 with it and got 3 hits all season long. And you know what it did? Sat in the garage, and mom wants to sell it. That $300 bat. Can you give me $15 for that? Yeah, I can. I can. But look for deals. Look for the coupons. I have a friend that owns a business, and he's about to announce his Black Friday deals 2 weeks early. And he's going to have supplements on sale, and you spend this amount, and you get all this stuff for free. Look for stuff like that. That is the way to shop. That is the way to live right now. There is no, nobility in pissing your money away right now. It's just not there. It's because I know super wealthy people that if they stopped earning money today, they couldn't spend it all. But they don't live with credit card debt. They don't, owe 80 grand to American Express. Oh, I got to negotiate that. Hey, I got a problem. I'm going to have to pay them over 3 payments. They're not going to like it, but they're going to do it. The buy now, pay later nightmare that is happening right now to young people is disastrous. We've talked a lot about shopping for Black Friday, and there's gifts and things I'm going to buy for people, but I love doing this. And I'll sit there and I'll research it and search on TikTok and Instagram and every other shopping platform I can to find these deals for people, and I'll do it. I'll totally do it. This is beautiful. It's incredibly cold here. It's supposed to rain very soon. I wanted to get out here and film before that happened. But if you are living with someone, you are married, you have a significant other in your life, be on the same page. Be on the same page. I like going to sporting events. And you know what I do, guys? I negotiate my ticket price every year. Okay, here's what you guys are going to throw in. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. I have a last place team I support, guys. And guess what? I got all the stuff, okay, given to me. And everybody out there's like, oh, I'm spending down seats. It's fun. It's great. But the idea with this is to get more for everything that you do. It's not chiseling. It's not, if you're not good at this or you don't know how to negotiate with people, learn how to do this. Learn how to talk to people. But, it's not a my way or the highway thing. It's just simple. You don't get angry. You just negotiate. You should go out to dinner every now and then. You should have that roast and buy that fish that you want every now and then. Cook it in your house, but look for it. Look for it. I dated a woman, this is, 40 years ago. I'll tell you how old I am. And her mom, around Thanksgiving, would shop all the different places to get the best deal on the type of turkey that she wanted that was raised at this one farm. And I'm like, well, isn't it always the same if it's coming from the same place? Nope. And she was good at doing that, and it made her happy, but she would keep track of it. They're trying to convince us that this is going to be the greatest shopping season ever. It is not. Oh, you're going to see $1 trillion spent on Christmas. You're going to see $1 trillion put on people's credit cards is what you're going to see. This is not going to be a Christmas of abundance. It's going to be the last Christmas. And I talked about the last Black Friday, and people, yeah, well, it's okay, Dan. But here's what you have to think about and live with, and that is, you only have so much right now. What if you're going to earn less in 2026? Everybody wealthy that I know, we're going to work smarter, Dan. We're going to advertise differently. We're going to sell differently. We're going to bring more customers in. If you offer more to get more customers, now, not advertising may not be the key, but it's service. Everybody that works for you sells. Everybody needs to work together. But right now, man, oh man, do you have to offer more for everything? And if you're an employee and you're working someplace, do everything you can to be the most important person in that place. Dan, I answer the phone. Good. Do that. Do that. I have people that work in sales rooms that write me and tell me their numbers. Every single industry is off right now. Nothing is the same. The government shutdown taught me one thing, and that is that there's people that make a tremendous amount of money, $200,000 a year, and have nothing. You don't want to live that way. Live on less. Live on less. Well, it's easy for you to say, Dan, you have a little more than most of us. No, guys, I worked for this. And I work every day for this. I continue to work for this. But you know what I want to do? I want to wake up a year from now and be more successful. I want to be healthier. I want to, there's a couple trips I want to take next year, but I'm going to save and plan and lay it out and research it and save money on that. Lucky me, because I get to date. I've dated women that travel a lot, and they've taught me so many things that I never knew, from the TSA check-in to how to save money on travel, how to save money on the bag, which shopping site to use, all this stuff, how to clear your cache on your memory so it doesn't know that you're from Southern California, from an affluent area. It has no idea where you're at, and the tickets are always cheaper. The flight here was cheaper. It was a horrible experience. The Uber ride, the guys, I can't wait to complain to Uber about that, but it was horrible all the way around. The flight was horrible. The airport was horrible. People are angry. People are pissed off. I'm just going to stay home for the holidays, then. Good, good. Work on less. Everything in your life, and I didn't even cover probably half the stuff I wanted to. Everything. Everything you can get a deal on right now, and everything in your life you need to try to save money on right now. You will feel better about this, but that doesn't mean, oh gosh, I saved $50 on my internet, I'm going to go spend $400 in that dress. Do what you want to do, but the no spend philosophy, I really think I could do that. I really think I could just spend nothing and be happy and live with what I have until it just falls apart and breaks. So let me know. I'll come back with better hair next time. Okay? Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you very soon.